And we're back to the grind.
The grind.
The grind.
The grind.
Dead Space. We're grinding Dead Space.
So, last episode, I went down a hallway and got my shit wrecked. This time, I went down a separate hallway and everything seems fine, but point of pride, I can't just let that have happened. So I feel like I need to go back and wreck house in previous hallway.
Yeah.
Because there's motherfuckers that need to be dealt with.
Because
you
Aaron,
those motherfuckers another time.
in the great words of Shin-chan, Aaron is a man, and to be a man, you must have honor and a penis.
Woo!
Woo, woo, woo.
Whoa!
Come on! Wreck him! Wreck him, Ralph! Smack them bitches!
I'm gonna wreck.
I'm gonna wreck it.
You might want to heal soon, baby.
Oh!
Oh,
At least your torso.
well, you no longer have a penis now, so what now?
So I guess he doesn't have to have honor.
It's been hacked off.
Wow.
So I've been sitting there thinking about my favorite.
He's gonna go at it again.
Pete and Pete. I feel like it's the one where Big Pete.
I like the flashlight tag one.
Flashlight Tag was good. Big
That was
Pete and
good.
Little Pete. Little Pete made the entire.
There's lots of them. I don't know why you don't get far away so you can shoot.
Who knows?
Maybe one where he dives into the pool.
The one where they Little Pete made the annual Brothers Race obstacle course.
That worked out.
Stop it dead.
As long as it was
Or
a
shoot
bloody
it.
pulp. I mean, every single possible appendage, kill it.
Ooh, I also love every episode in which Iggy Pop showed up in.
Yep, you're right.
But the obstacle course one probably.
It's been a really long time since I've seen The Adventures of Pete and Pete.
Maybe I just need to get that on DVD. I mean, they have it on DVD. Holy crap.
There's a-
So was the
Box.
oxygen recharge worth the strain there, Aaron?
There's a box.
I want you to know, yes, absolutely.
Stomp on it.
I thought these were like those battery packs.
No, these have stuff in them. Battery pack blue.
And ammo.
Just pick it up.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. We've only got one Sass-chan, Kelsey. Why don't you calm the fuck down?
Ooh.
Sasha gave me permission to occasionally be sassy.
You can partake of the sass, sweetie. It's okay.
Thank you,
That's not-
Sasha.
That doesn't mean you're allowed to be sassy. He means swallow his load.
Hey, Sash-chan, opinion.
What's that?
What's your idea on what we see in this tube right over here? Aaron, go back to the tube.
What?
Go back to the tube.
Oh, the one where the chick was
Oh
filtering
my
homegirl?
god!
What do you
Becky,
think about
look
that?
at that butt.
Look at that
Ow.
butt.
Look at that
Wait.
chest. Look at all of that.
Didn't that move? Wasn't that laying on its back?
I must admit, yeah.
Huh?
Wasn't that corpse laying on its back though? The one on the bed?
It was moving. And
No.
then she slit her throat. No, it was moving during surgery.
Was it? Because
Yes.
I remember being on its
Surgery.
back.
Hey, there's a shiny on the left.
Left, look down.
I'm legitimately slightly terrified now because I remember
Science
that thing
log
on its
from
You're
back.
not gonna
Dr.
read
Kind
this.
T, Chief Science Officer.
Your shoulder's in the way.
Oh, Jeebus.
Your shoulder, yeah.
Further, to a previous
his
conversation,
shoulder.
I asked that you delay bringing the marker up from the planet for a day or two. You know I'm as keen as anyone to study it in detail, and I understand your sense of urgency given the events on the colony, but that's why I ask. What's happening down there is just too unique, too unprecedented to cut it short without proper time to study the causes and effects. In light of a discussion I have with Dr. Messer, I would like to ask Dr. Scolaretto and other
Doctors.
people and shit.
So it is this person's fault that this is happening.
So in other
Well, no,
words,
they probably respected the wishes. It was probably like, yeah, dude, you're totally right. We should exercise caution and restraint. Sounds reasonable.
I feel like I want to watch the Mystery Files of Shelby.
Science Log Chief Science Officer Dr. Kine reporting. The colony's problems concern me greatly. I have no doubt they are somehow linked to the discovery of the marker, but the exact nature of that connection is still unknown. Almost 40% of the colonists are experiencing a form of dementia. The obvious symptoms are acute depression, insomnia, and hallucination. Incidents of violence and even murder also indicate extreme paranoia. Dr. Mercer has advised that I bring some of the affected on board for study. Dr. Wellen, the planet-side psychiatrist, has reported that his own analysis has been fruitless. And
In the elevator.
but I need his expertise. We need solutions, and we need them quickly.
Wouldn't that be wonderful? It was like down by the sea, like in the elevator when it's going.
It gives you a nice and snappy beat.
Okay, this is charming. Yeah, I like
Oh my god, who had their period in here?
Whoa!
I like the decor.
Slooch.
This isn't necessarily terrifying, but it's very unnerving.
Remind me of last Woodstock.
Whoa!
Oh, sweet bejesus!
Whoa!
Ow!
What's a rock doing here?
With it.
What's a rock doing over
What's it
here?
trying to do?
You're right. Oh,
Ow.
Jim didn't do
What
it.
the crap?
Oh god, we watched it happen.
Is that what it looks like when they give birth?
Woo! Oh my god!
You crush the bird.
Kill everything. Kill it with fire.
Oh, you gotta take that thing out.
I was trying, but I somehow lost a leg. I'm not
was-
sure
I
how.
somehow lost a leg.
It was turning them into them.
No, I mean I saw that. I was shooting them.
You just didn't have a leg up on the competition.
You really didn't have a leg to stand on in that battle.
Oh. You were just hopping from one possible solution to the next.
These are good guys.
You could have used more ground support.
Next time, though, I hope you have a better foothold.
God, that's just fucking terrifying how they do it, too.
Can you just
You gotta figure that's not kosher at all.
Probably not.
Oh, and that thing runs like a mother.
It's a keyboard or something.
He's one big bad Mamba Jim.
Oh, sweet
It
goodness.
God,
really
there's
says
more.
no. You need to take that one thing out because it's making more of it.
You know, I feel like
That's the
when-
problem, though, that these things move too fast for him to try to make that more of a priority.
I feel like bringing up more of my childhood.
Whoa!
How does my leg keep falling off? That's just happening way too easily.
Your ligaments in your leg is really.
This makes me think of the,
Obviously, you're not putting your foot down hard enough.
I love you,
the
Jack.
fucking, the vampire things from, Blade 2.
Oh, you know what? Yeah. Kill the bird then.
Shoot it now through the glass.
It's amazing how quickly they transform him.
That was disturbing.
Look at his tiny little baby arms. Keep killing.
Kill everything.
Ashley! Yeah, you got it.
Nice.
Oh!
Yeah! Fuck
yeah.
off, bitches!
John Cena!
That was...
That was badass. I
That
like
was pretty legit.
The captain's records right now. Head to the
So now we know
transmission
that
station.
Jack is making Aaron nervous, and when Jack leaves, then he can actually succeed.
I get so distracted.
That is so intense.
What? No, this is all taking place on a spaceship.
Aaron
Throw
still
that
has
bird.
Damn it.
Purple. Power node.
Power
He
node.
didn't have to go out on a limb or anything.
Whoa!
Dangly parts.
Jiggly bits!
Guys, this one's locked.
Are you sure? Did you try wiggling the knob?
Jiggle the handle.
He did that already.
Yeah, I know.
God, I don't think it was during this gameplay.
I wonder what
Yeah.
was on my face.
Reach out and touch faith.
Reach out, dead space.
Sound like crying.
You have activated the cargo lift. Snake, in order to use the cargo lift, you have to use the action button. That allows you to go one floor to the other.
Metal Gear.
Metal
Dead Space.
Metal space.
Space Ray.
Dead gear.
Dead Gear Solid.
Alright, so there's a lot of bodies, a lot of open room. I feel like the best strategy is to proceed
To walk right
slowly
through it!
and carefully.
And you're running.
Hey,
And go back just to double check.
Yeah, yeah.
you should
yeah,
you
of
should
course.
let the bodies hit the floor.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with me.
One,
For one.
two. I can see clearly now. The blood is gone.
That's still there.
I was about to say.
Still there.
I've washed it off my helmets.
Woo!
Did you see him standing there waiting for you to open that door? Like,
He's-
surprise!
He's just like, it's your birthday!
Happy birthday from my love to you.
Wait, open the door again. John Cena!
God.
We're gonna run that into the
Can you please, when you're editing, play that music as soon as the door closes?
Cuts it off.
Yeah, as soon as the door shuts again.
I'm glad I can bring some enjoyment to this group's life right now.
You brought us the reason to watch wrestling, sir.
Go get that green box.
If to just
That
mock
one's definitely
John Cena.
powerful.
Do.
Who's walking?
I want some fruity pebbles, dang it.
I think that's another.
Are you gonna crush the green box?
I think that's another person
No,
that Kelsey might get
no,
moist
it's not
for.
one of those collector green boxes. That's
What?
a power quarter.
No,
Cena?
Oh, no shit.
What, you don't find those gigantic shoulders that shouldn't be physically possible on his stature?
I mean, the intention is to use them as leg rests. However, they're too wide, so it would no.
That gives you room in case it's not like you can readjust for more comfort.
And I mean, he's got those, not only just his shoulders, but he's got those muscles on his
The
collarbones.
wings, yeah.
So at the same time, those could actually be like, positioning.
And with the pectoral muscles, you could literally use that to hang on to.
Oh, look, it's the dude who had to deal with Bitchy Girl.
He also has fruity pebbles.
He probably has the toughest job on this whole entire ship right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, no joke. You know what
At
would be
least-
scarier than normal Dead Space is Dead Space from his point of view.
Right.
Because at least in Isaac's thing, you at least know what you're dealing with.
Get over to the engineering deck
Yeah,
ASAP
see.
while I stay here and figure out what the problem is.
Get over there, and I will stay the fuck here.
I have an idea. So you head it,
And
and
I'll
I'll-
run!
It just reminds me of Scooby-Doo. Shag, Scooby, you guys take the basement. Me, Daphne, and Velma will go search the bedrooms.
You're right.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is the engine? Oh, I guess I could just look at my...
Gee, Scoob.
Really?
Like,
Zoinks.
zoinks,
smacking
Scooby!
Let's get out of here, Scoob.
Hey, Scoob, would you do it for a Scooby snack like zoinks? I miss Casey Kasem.
Yeah.
Hello,
I really like- I
this
actually
is
don't
Casey
mind-
Kasem.
It's a really good idea to have Matthew Lillard as
Yeah.
Shaggy
Yeah.
also.
He
Since
was
he replaced
such
Jesse
a
now.
good
Great
Scooby-Doo in that movie.
But no, he's voicing Shaggy in the new Scooby-Doo specials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was such a great...
I mean, that's the
Great
most
Shaggy.
fitting replacement.
Granted,
Amazing.
I actually liked the Scooby-Doo movies just
Yeah.
because I felt
Me too.
I felt the
Yeah, me
casting
too.
was on
Freddie
point.
Prinze Jr. and Sarah Michelle Gellar, are you joking? Like, it's perfect. Perfect.
That was
perfect.
just on the ball.
Yeah.
I
I
enjoyed the
feel
first
like
one.
spending 10,000 on a node is a good investment. Like
You
the
have
node,
14,000.
the nodes are where it's at, right?
Yeah, gives
You
you
agree on that shit?
more nodes, more
agree.
things.
Is that like more money, more problems?
Row Rider, Row Reddit.
I think it's still too early to get another
Where's
suit
the
upgrade.
thing? Isn't there an upgrade thing on the other side of this?
No, we determined that, like, I believe the last playthrough.
Back on the other side of that?
I have no idea,
You
dude.
might.
There's only one way to find out.
Die.
Take off your pants very gently and slowly. There's a store. Wait. On the
Can you
left.
upgrade from the store?
Inside. Here.
Is there a map you can check?
There's life support.
That's the only map I need.
Oh, well then. You're right.
That's what we thermited. I guess the upgrade store in the...
I know there's one nearby.
It must be at the station we left.
Maybe.
There's an alien on this train. I'm gonna fucking load.
Intensive care.
Yeah!
Only 8 more chapters to go. In this choose your own adventure game. I hope you kept your thumb on that last page.
Have you guys seen that Neil Patrick Harris's autobiography is written as a choose your own
Right,
adventure?
No, not yet.
No
It's
way.
amazing.
I've seen it. I haven't.
Do you have
checked
it?
out yet.
No, I need to get it.
Seemed like it'd be pretty entertaining.
Agreed.
My last performance was
So I
Doogie
didn't-
Howser.
2 problems, and we're working on borrowed time here. First,
Two problems?
the engines. Second, the gravity centrifuge is offline, which means there's a couple of trillion tons of rock is down. I need you to get that centrifuge operational. Refuel the meter.
There's a couple trillion tons of rock. There's a planet pulling you towards it.
Billion tons of
So, if Isaac dies, what is Homeboy's plan?
death.
Go out with a bang.
This is a dangerous environment.
Sink your rig regularly.
Pretty much,
Safety
if
goes
Isaac
with
dies,
you.
he's gonna turn on the radio, slip in the Aerosmith CD with the theme song from Armageddon. Don't want to close my eyes.
Oh God.
Hey, there might be a.
I don't wanna
You want to go ahead and call the episode?
Miss you, baby, and I don't wanna miss
Hey,
a thing.
you guys want to call the episode?
No, we're singing. Cause even when I dream,
That insubordination was wrong.
What a thing. Name of you.
Is it bad? I used to know that song.
all right,
before.
Jack.
We want to get our Aerosmith
I
out
want
of
you,
our
Jack,
systems.
future Jack. I want you to put up a face with Bruce Willis, and he's sad looking because he's getting ready to blow up a comet.
Don't get me sad,
And
Bruce
if you can
Willis
put a
face.
picture
I'll
of
cry.
me nailing
So
Liv
what?
Tyler,
Get
that'd
Bruce
be-
Willis in the bunny suit from North. That'll be.
Give me a
more
picture of you nailing Liv Tyler. I might be able to pull it off.
He's eating a
He's
carrot.
got like at least 6 pictures.
He's eating a carrot.
Jack, do you still have that Liv Tyler costume? I'm asking for a friend.
Yeah, totally. I think so.
Alright,
Let me
cool.
go.
Halloween is set
Just go
this
and
year.
unpack that. We'll see you next time on The Grind.
The grind.